Hi everybody, Katie the Crafty Blog Stalker here, and today I'm going to show you how you can make jewelry with your Cricut Explore. We are going to make this bracelet right here, this fun arrow bracelet, using a scrap of leather and the deep cut blade in the Cricut Explore. So let's get started. Here I've got my leather all cut out and squared away for my bracelet. So what I need to do is, remember we need to prep it to cut it with our Cricut. So I've got some Cricut transfer tape here, and I am going to cut out a strip of that. How wide do I need it to be? The transfer tape is awesome because it has a grid. I love stuff with grids. Wrapping paper with grids is like amazing. Helps you cut straight. Love it. Okay, so then I'm just going to remove the backing from my transfer tape here. I'm going to lay that down. Oh, got it on my mat, that's okay. And we want the back side of the leather to go on the sticky side of the transfer tape. And the transfer tape is what keeps, it helps you not ruin your mat because leather is very fibery and you need to use the strong grip Cricut mat when you cut it. And so when you would go to peel that off of your strong grip mat, you'd leave half of your leather there, ruining your mat. So by putting on the transfer tape on the back, it doesn't stick to the, well, it sticks strong enough to cut it, but it doesn't stick too strong to the mat. Hope that makes sense. And we are going to cut our leather for our bracelet. So I'm just gonna slide it into the tracks, tell Cricut Design Space that I'm ready to cut. This light is blinking, so that means it's ready to load. So I'm gonna hit that and it's gonna, nope, it didn't do it. I must not have had it tucked up enough. Okay, so hit, there we go. Now it sucks it in. And then that light is gonna blink. Make sure I'm on leather, which I am, so we're gonna cut. And then the Cricut is just gonna cut the leather for me. Yay! And it's gonna cut it out perfectly and amazing. Okay, so it's done. Super fast. So light is blinking so I can unload it. I'm gonna shut this again because we're done with it for now. I'm gonna peel this off. And this is now trash. I don't need that. Now this is my bracelet and you're probably wondering how in the world this is going to be a bracelet. Well, I will show you. Okay, it peeled off without the transfer tape, which is okay. This is going to be our leather bracelet. It just looks like an arrow right now. But what I want it to do is to wrap around my wrist like this. So I'm going to show you how we do that. I'm actually going to turn it the wrong side out and figure out about how loose I want it to be. Now if you are making this for you, the template is sized to fit my wrist. So you might need to stretch it a little bit longer or stretch it a little bit shorter depending on your wrists. I tend to have small wrists, but yeah. So I can see that's about where I want it to lay. So I'm going to take it off. I'm going to make note. Take it off. Okay, and I've got a black marker. So I'm just going to note just with the little dot there. Making sure it's on the back. You want to make sure you're on the back so you don't draw on the front. And then I've got just this little self-healing mat. I need my ruler. And I'm going to cut a slit in it. Now you could have the Cricut cut the slit, but if you don't know exactly where you're going to need it to be, then this is just a straight line. You can easily do this with just a craft knife and a ruler after you've got it cut out. So now I'm just going to cut that slit. And you can kind of feel when it's cut all the way through. Okay, and then to put it on, I'm just going to wrap it around. I want the arrow to come up from the bottom. This is really the trickiest part because you have to do it one-handed. And then just pull it through. Leather will rip, so you want to be careful on how you pull it through. Kind of curl it a little bit. Come on. I'm going to use my mouth. There we go. Ta-da! And there is my bracelet. Isn't that cute? I can't believe how simple this bracelet is to make. It seriously only took us a couple of minutes. That's what happens when you have the right tools. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. While you're here, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming tutorials. And of course, you can always find me at my home base at thecraftyblogstalker.com. Thanks everybody. Bye and happy crafting!